Good morning. Today I'm joined by Kiwi. She doesn't normally join me in the mornings. She is much more Camille's cat than mine, but she decided to come and say hi this morning. So we'll share a couple minutes with her. I was thinking about something this morning. Today is going to be a big change for me, a big day. Not just for me, but for my wife and for my daughter and my son in law. Today, they're bringing our first grandson home, our first grandchild home from the hospital. And we're pretty excited about that. That's the reason I didn't have anything on yesterday. We've been busy taking care of things surrounding the birth of our grandson. But anyhow, it made me think about how the one thing that never changes in life is that life changes. Isn't that true? We can always count on things to not remain the same. Things are going to change, things are going to happen, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It all depends on what the change is and how we've brought it about. Well, Peanut came to say hi. But it made me think about how many times people, when they're faced with change just kind of give up. They kind of get overwhelmed. They kind of say, well, this isn't the way I want it. I don't want things to change. And I grant you, there are some changes that come in life that I don't appreciate and that I don't think are good changes. Not every change is a good change, but change is an inevitable part of life in some way or another, in some fashion or another. What do we do with it? Well, I was looking up verses about what you do in change, and I ran across this verse about Joseph. Talk about a person who went through change. I can't speak this morning. I guess that's my changing. I can't talk. I hate this collar. Anyhow, yes, Peanut, I'm glad you're here. Um, Joseph was reached a point where he was hated by his brothers, was thrown into a pit, sold into slavery. Uh, he ended up taking care of a household in Potiphar's house until uh, until Potiphar's wife came on to him and he wouldn't give her the satisfaction she wanted. And so she falsely accused him of attacking her, and he was thrown in jail. While he was in jail, he met people who he helped. While he helped them, he impressed the guards. I mean, talk about change so far. He's already gone through a lot of change. Now he's brought before Pharaoh to interpret Pharaoh's dreams, which he does. Pharaoh puts him in charge of over everything but him. He's second in the land only to Pharaoh. Ends up saving his family, saving his brother. I mean, talk about going through a whole bunch. But I didn't realize this. There was a place in there that says, and Pharaoh called Joseph's name Zaphenath Paneah and gave him in marriage Asenath, the daughter of Potipharah, priest of On. So Joseph went out over the land. He even got his wife chosen for him by Pharaoh and was given a wife that he wasn't particularly looking for. Talk about change. But in all of that, Joseph remained true and faithful to God, and God used him and blessed him. Our responsibility when change comes in life, and there's been plenty of change in this world. This didn't even exist when I was just a few years younger. The thing that I'm recording on. When I moved here to be pastor, none of these things even existed. Now they're a daily part of our lives. When change comes, our responsibility is to reject evil change, to reject ungodly change, and to take a look at the other things and say, how can I use it? How can I continue to glorify God? How can I continue to be a blessing to others in the midst of this change? That's your challenge. That's my challenge. Every day, that's our challenge, to say, how can I use the changes that have come to be a blessing to others, to use it as a tool to glorify God and honor Him. Think about that. What's changing in your life right now? I guarantee there's something. Are you using the change that you're faced with to honor God? I hope so. Hope you have a great day today. I'm going to get to meet my new grandson, Jameson Cole, for the first time today. I'm really excited about that. I hope you have a blessed day. Mom and Dad, if you're watching, I love you. Bye.